Hi, welcome to Realty Kitchen. My name's Amanda Santa and I'm a realtor here in Austin, Texas. And I am here at the Marketplace ATX with Anita. Can you explain what you've created here?
Yes, we are a to-the-trade design showroom. We are generally open to professional architects, designers, and builders, but we're excited to give you a little peek behind the curtain.
Very exciting. So today we are going to be making a Pavlova, and we're going to be showcasing this amazing tri-supply kitchen with this beautiful range hood and stove that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Let's get started. Anita, can you grab me the eggs?
I will.
So you might be wondering, why are we making a Pavlova? I have a passion for kitchens, and I would like to bring a more emotional look at what selling a home means and buying a home means, and it's how you're going to use your kitchen, as well as showing off these amazing upgrades that you can get. I will also be cooking in kitchens that are listed so that people can see what the sellers were doing in them, memories they made, and see if we can connect emotionally.
Your eggs, madame.
Thank you. These eggs are really fun. So they're blue eggs. Did you know that?
Yes, they are blue. Look at that.
Yeah.
And they match your dress.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. The first thing we're going to do is separate the egg whites from the egg yolks.
Okay.
We cannot get any egg yolk in our egg whites.
Why is that?
Because the meringue will not set up. I have a trick to make it a little bit easier to make sure that you don't get any egg yolk in your egg whites. We're going to do 5 egg whites. So we're going to have a bowl.
Those
for
are orange.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's amazing.
So we're going to get in here. Yolk goes in one, egg white goes in another, shell goes up there.
Okay.
Then we're going to transfer that egg white to our bowl that's going to go into the KitchenAid.
And why do you do that?
So if I accidentally broke this yolk and a little bit of it got in here, if I had already cracked all 4 eggs and gotten all egg whites, and then this 5th egg got egg yolk, this would be all garbage.
We don't want that.
Nope. I just love seeing this. And there are a lot of recipes that you can do so that you don't waste these egg yolks. I usually feed them to my dog. Okay, so now we have our 5 eggs, and we have, our 5 egg whites and our 5 egg yolks. Now we are going to beat these egg whites. Before we put any sugar in, we want to get soft peaks. So we're looking for just like a fluff, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then after that, we're gonna add our sugar, and we're looking for stiff peaks. Okay, so I'm gonna start this. We're gonna whip them good. Whip it good. See how when we rise this up, you get a really soft peak? Mm-hmm. So that's what we're looking for. This is a very soft peak.
Looks like soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Okay, so now we can start adding in our sugar. Anita, do you wanna help me with that part?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna add this in slowly. Okay, now we're gonna turn it way up. And now we wait.
Okay.
It all comes down to this. Okay, that's a good one.
That is a stiff peak.
That is a stiff peak. Okay, so now we're done with this. So next we are going to fold in our cocoa powder, because we're gonna make a chocolate pavlova. Do you know what that means?
Yes, tell me what the difference is between folding and stirring.
Okay, so what we essentially just did is created a massive amount of air in the egg whites with the sugar. And so if we stirred in the ingredients, we would pop all of those bubbles and it would fall. And meringue is supposed to lift up. So we want to be very gentle with these bubbles that we've created that took forever. So I'm gonna sprinkle this in. And that's gonna be 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Okay, and this next one is gonna sound really weird, but we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar in this, and that's gonna, yeah, the vinegar flavor will cook out. You won't taste any vinegar, but it's just gonna give it a really silky texture, and it's gonna help with how it sets up.
Some kind of chemistry.
That's what I love about baking. It's all chemistry. Unless you mess up, then it's stressful.
Then it's yes.
Okay, so we're going to go from, we're gonna go around, okay, always around, and then under, and then just over like that.
Ah,
that's
so you
a fold.
just fold it over.
There you go. Nice job. Most important thing here is just patience. Go really slow. Take your time.
Does it need to be absolutely perfectly mixed?
No.
Okay.
And so here's the thing. So if you don't perfectly mix it, when you cook it, you'll actually get these beautiful like striations of white and chocolate that's a brown. So yeah, it can be really pretty. So yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
I have a little trick for you for when you are laying out your pavlova. So whatever shape you put it in, it is going to expand, and it's going to expand out and up, and then once it sets out of the oven, it's going to collapse. It's probably going to travel about an inch out, maybe a half an inch out from whatever
whatever size.
Yep. So I take a bowl and I set it on my parchment paper, and first I make sure that both bowls will fit with enough space in between. I draw a circle on each side. Make sure that you flip this over so that you're not cooking on top of marker or pencil. And then I'm gonna let you fill in these circles with the meringue.
It's a lot more than I realized.
Look how pretty that is.
Oh, that is pretty. That's the striation you were talking about.
Yeah, you get the little white in there and you get the chocolate. Very pretty. Very good job. Okay, so I will get that off there for you. And then you said you wanted this little green one, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a good choice. Thank you. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go in a circle all the way around this. We're gonna start from the bottom and we're gonna pull up. I like to use this shape spatula for this part because I feel like you can kind of get in there more. And if your pavlova has traveled outside of your circle, you can just push against the parchment paper and pull up. It will ensure a more uniform shape of the cracked pieces. Like any spot like this, we're gonna lift it up a little bit. Just a touch. Okay.
Okay.
So now we can put these in the oven.
Okay.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about this range?
Isn't it spectacular?
Absolutely.
This is a La Cornue. They are handmade. It is custom crafted in France. Every piece is done specifically to the owner's requirements, so you can have different colors, you can have different metals, different sizes. This one has a wok ring.
Wow.
It has the 2 ovens. This is another giant pot burner.
I've never seen one that big.
I know. So these are available at our friends at Tri Supply. And it is as beautiful as a piece of art, but it's functional.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and it's mesmerizing.
It
You just
really
feel
is.
drawn to this space.
Exactly.
Which is why I asked you if I could cook here. Thank you so much, Anita.
You're so welcome.
Okay, so while the meringue sets up, let's have a chat about the current market conditions in the greater Austin area. Now that's going to include Travis, Hayes, and Williamson County. What we're seeing is that homes under $1 million are selling after being on the market for around 2 months, and they're selling for around $430,000. That's the median price point. Now in the luxury market, we're seeing something very interesting. Those homes are sitting on the market for a little less than 7 weeks, and they're selling for around $1.2 million, which means those homes are selling for $80,000 less than they were selling for previously, making this a great opportunity for you to step into the luxury market if that's what you've been waiting for. Now, once you make that purchase, you'll have that additional savings to put back into your home, to find the right, beautiful upgrades to make the space feel like your own. And that's where Anita comes in.
So grab your designer, your architect, or your builder and come visit me at the Marketplace.
You'll be well taken care of. So let's get back to our pavlova. If you've done it right, it's gonna look something like this. Get a really big spatula if you wanna make
fabulous.
pavlovas. Can you grab the whipped cream for me? I'm going to have you start putting that on.
And this is just half of the whipped cream?
Yeah, maybe a little more. What we are gonna do is focus some of it out on the corners. Beautiful. You really want to have it hanging over the edge here. Okay, and giant spatula to the rescue for this. It just picks up in one.
That's perfect.
Use it for pizzas too.
Yes.
Homemade pizza. Okay, and then do you want to add the rest of the whipped cream?
Do we want it to kind of squish over the side too?
A little bit, yeah. And now we get to decorate it. So you can start grabbing your cherries and raspberries.
Do we have a plan?
We're going for towering fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I like to add some down here, and sometimes to get them to stick, I'll just put a little bit of whipped cream, and then that'll make the cherries stay down there on the bottom. Yep,
Grab a handful.
that's a good idea. And it moves faster. You can also do different preserves over the top of this. There's a passion fruit one that I really like. It's got these little passion fruit seeds. Sometimes I'll drizzle that over. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
This is our pavlova.
So pretty.
One more leaf.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Can't wait to cut
amazing.
this open. It's even prettier when you see the layers. Are you ready?
Yes.
You have a plate. Thank you.
Wow.
Just so you know, the recipe will be linked in the description below, so don't worry about us not telling you what the amounts were. You'll be able to find all of them. And I would just like to thank Anita for having me in the marketplace. And
It was
letting me cook
wonderful
here.
to have you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Is it time?
Okay, now it's time. I'm gonna get some of this part. Please don't be scared to make meringue. I promise it's worth it. Thank you so much for watching this show. And if you are thinking about buying or selling a home, please reach out. And remember, you get more with Mandy.